What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. It's kind of late. I'm going to be kind of wishy-washy in this video, but I want to kind of show you what I'm looking at and the areas I'm looking at and watching for a possible breakout. So let's get into the charts.
1, 2, 3, go!
All right, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I am going to take a look at Bitcoin here and see where we might be headed. First of all, I want to start out as always by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and this is only my opinion and my view of the market only. Anyone that's doing any trading or any investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market can be extremely volatile. So with that being said, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button in the lower right hand side of the screen and tick the little bell to get notified when I post videos. And also, if you could, I would appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up and leave some comments. I like to hear you guys' comments. Let me know what you think. If you think we're going to go up or down from here, short term or long term, let me know what you think. So, all right, let's get into it. Here's the daily chart. And if you guys see my little video today I made while I was at work real quick, I'm gonna go into the daily RSI and show you what I was talking about. This was the falling wedge I was talking about, and I guess I need to adjust these lines a little bit, but yeah, this is what I was talking about. It looks like we've broken down out of it, but we could tick back up here and watch these lines, these trend lines in the RSI. The RSI can be extremely helpful. I'm a big fan of the RSI. I like watching the RSI, as you can find patterns in the RSI just like in a normal chart. So again, this is the daily. It looks like we broke out of the bottom here, but like I said, this could tick back up in here on our daily today. And if it does, there's a really watch this line. If we break out through here, I believe it'll be a nice bullish move up. But again, we have to watch, and there's no guarantees there, as in everything when we're in the Bitcoin market. So, all right, if you have been watching my videos, you'll remember I had this symmetrical triangle drawn here with the solid line on top and the dash line on the bottom, and said to watch those lines. If we broke through the bottom of this, then we were going to be looking at the bottom of this. See the white dotted lines here? And that's looks like a symmetrical broadening wedge. And I said that we would stop there, and if we broke through there, then our next stop would be 3,300, 3,250 to 3,300. I have this green box put in here for the target if we break down through this. Also, I have more. We're going to look at it a couple different ways here. Excuse me. And kind of look at our possibilities, as we should be looking at both, bullish and bearish scenarios. I know everybody is extremely bearish right now. I don't know. Too many people seem bearish, and this is just my opinion, but I'm going to just put this out there. If you haven't heard me say it already, just my personal opinion of the fundamentals and just the sentiment in the market, with everybody expecting, we're going to go to 25 at least, 2,500, some people 1,200, some people 700. I mean, which is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible at all. I'm not an oracle. I can't see the future, and nobody can. That's the whole point. That I understand a lot of technicals and stuff are pointing down further, but trends change, and people usually don't notice until after the fact, and then wish they would have thought about it back then. But until the full picture's drawn out, nobody really knows what's going to happen. And this is just my theory, that I believe that we may see a double bottom here, and it may go, we could go down to 25, we could go down to 2,000, 1,500. But what I'm saying here is, so many people are waiting for that, And I believe the market can slip away. Say we create a double bottom and we gradually go up, and people, as always, it's a sucker's rally, this, that, the other. And, we might get another little dip down and then back up. And gradually over a few months, we might be reaching new highs, higher highs. And then everybody, and that's one of the things that I think would help create a bull run, is that everybody that's out right now waiting to get back in, waiting for them lower lows, don't realize the lower lows aren't coming until we get higher, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, whatever their number is. And then they FOMO in because, they were waiting on a bottom that never came. And that's just my opinion. It might not happen, but just the way I just kind of a way I'm looking at the market. Like I said, you take that with a grain of salt. It's just my opinion, but we are going to look at what could be happening right now. So I'm going to get back into the chart here and look at if this is a symmetrical broadening wedge. And on a symmetrical broadening wedge, you measure the breakout from where it broke out, the distance of the wedge. And we have three touches here, and we broke down out of it here. And if this is actually, a symmetrical broadening wedge, then we broke out here. This could have been a bear trap and popped back in, because if you notice, we popped back in and now we're getting support on it right here. If that holds, we could bounce back up and come up and test the old resistance, new support at 34.80. And let me go into the 4 hour, get a closer look at this, kind of see where we're at. All right. This gives us a little bit better picture of what we might be looking at. So we're still in we fell out of this range here in between the 37.67 and the 34.80 range. Fell down out of that range. Now, I believe if this support holds here, we may come back up to test this 34.80 range. And if that does break, if we get back above and make that support, we could be going back up towards the 3,600 range and get back in this trading area. But the other thing I want to look at is if this was to break down from here, and this is an actual symmetrical broadening wedge, we would look at, and this would be the bearish scenario. The bears would love this one. So, excuse me. And the measured move on that would be right around the $2,900 range. And if we look over, see what there was back in December of 2017. Oh, I have to get into the daily chart to get over there so I can keep it. But yeah, we get over there and you'll see there was definitely some resistance here that we broke through. So that, that's a good possibility to get down to the $2,900 range. Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat I can't get rid of. Let's do a measured move if we was to break up from there, just out of curiosity where that might take us. And if we did, we're able to break back up here, it might be in this area somewhere that we would break up. So we'll do a measured move from there. And again, these are just estimates, and I'm kind of just looking at it both ways. But that would get us a new higher high, and we would be looking around the $4,450 to $4,500 range. if you're doing anything in these markets, it's good to start learning to draw your trend lines and keeping an eye on this stuff. And like I said, it's everything is looking pretty bearish right now. But there are other possibilities of what's going on. You know, this could be a falling broadening wedge or descending broadening wedge. And, you know, if we were to come back down, that would bring us right back down to, if we came to the bottom of the wedge again, that'd bring us right back down to the 3,300 range, you know, or anywhere down on this line, depending on where we hit it. But this, to make a long story short, this is my target area right here in this green area between 3,250 and 3,300. If we break down from this bottom of this wedge here, this dotted white line, if we break down from there, this is my target area. And if we break through here, you know, that's the double bottom area, 3127. So until that's broken, I think that would be a really bullish sign if we did double bottom and start to move up, you know, a gradual move up, maybe some big accumulation for a couple months sideways, and then gradually move up and turning into a bull run in, who knows, 6 months, a year, year and a half, however long it takes the market to do what it does. But yeah, for right now, that's kind of what I'm looking at. So again, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, tick the little bell to get notified when I post videos. And if you like the content, give it a thumbs up and leave your comments. I'd like to know what you guys think of which way the market might be going, short term, mid term, and long term, and, you know, where your targets might be. Let me know in the comments. Click this Crypto Savvy logo above my head. That'll get you subscribed. And yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. And like I said, sorry the video is a little bit all over the place. I'm a little tired tonight, and I just wanted to get one posted out for you guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.